Okay, no. Okay.
Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could... Ace, 7, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red...
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Uh-oh.
What about you, Ace?
Very well.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Their things are 16 together. 16 is 7.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
At Coke Gaming. I knew it. Junpei walked away slowly to see the... Okay.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Clearly they were all expecting
Thanks.
some
I
answers.
appreciate your...
Clearly they'd hope for some more forthcoming.
By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
What? Everyone else looked nearly as surprised. Santa? Santa looked especially shocked to discover what he had actually... Okay, if he spoke, however, the trap would be exposed. Junpei quickly
The
continued.
clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right?
Only then, when it was too late, did Ace realize his mistake.
You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was.
Obvious!
I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Here, Lotus began to explain it to them. Ace glanced at them, then turned back towards Junpei.
Very well. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
Ha! Yeah, let's mock
no,
him.
not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
Junpei leaned casually against the iron piping of one of the beds.
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
Junpei was suddenly aware of the 5 pairs of eyes on him. He had their undivided attention now. The room had grown very, very quiet. Junpei took a deep breath.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us.
Junpei glanced at her and
Then
continued.
you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see, if Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions.
Oh yeah, he's 1, Snake's 2. They open the door, he gets pushed
I
inside.
only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism. You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Jimmy pulled a piece of wax from his ears, glanced at it, and flicked it.
Oh, well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier,
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person?
Yes, exactly.
Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No,
Got
I'm
him.
not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
Ace's face went pale. The others looked confused as well. If the body
I
wasn't
didn't put
Snake's.
it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No.
Ace started muttering to himself, shaking his head back and forth. Junpei was long past
Let's
caring.
say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious, and yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just... On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 1. Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2. Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging.
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace... Why did Snake have a grudge?
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
What's this piece of paper?
Santa squinted at the paper and
The
began to read.
notary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
Hongo!
What is this?
Slowly, Santa looked up from the paper. His eyes met Junpei's.
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first class cabin.
Then suddenly,
Give me a break!
Ace's face was red and shaking, with a voice full of fury, tinged with
That
desperation.
paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right?
Oh, oops. Junpei's eyes narrowed as the trap began to close. Ace inhaled sharply. He flicked off of Junpei to something anyone else.
Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Or am I mistaken?
It was as though a switch had been flipped. The color drained from Ace's face, and he realized what he'd done. His eyes went wide.
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place. Everything on that scrap of paper is bull. Someone is trying to set me up. First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right? How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, mate.
Then I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took some. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep? Yeah, back then.
No!
Ace's right hand had moved. Junpei smiled.
Got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? It's the number 9 bracelet. Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3.
One plus 2 plus 9 is 12, which equals 3.
That's how you killed Guy X. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your...
Ace lowered his hand from where it had stopped halfway in his pocket. He looked down at the floor, his face hidden from Junpei. All he could see was the corner of Ace's mouth, twitching like a dying
If
fish.
you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead. Tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you wanted. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force.
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Oh. Ace roared with laughter. He threw his arms wide and headed back and laughed. Okay. Then it stopped. His arms came down, and his head just straight ahead to Junpei. Whoa, he got like creepy lighting. What's up with that?
Well done, Junpei. As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the Red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck.
His voice showed no emotion, no sense of remorse or interest. It was almost bored, as though he were reciting an especially dull corporate letter.
My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root.
Oh, wow.
As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin in mere moments. I successfully acquired. There was also the knife the 9th man had used. I quickly pocketed both of them. I made my way back. That's when I ran into, well, this guy X, actually. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes when he stopped. I walked up behind it. Snake. He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth he seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon. But why then? Hadn't Snake... Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing... Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me. Regardless, he was a threat. And it was better to deal with him sooner. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into... I held the number 9 bracelet over the Red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the Red.
Okay,
The
it's
door
just like,
opened.
you know what I'm saying? We get it. All right, I get it.
I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door... 81 seconds passed.
Good thing no one heard the explosion, by the way.
After that, I returned to my... After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room.
Only his lips and tongue moved. The rest of his face was eerily still. He didn't want to. He knew what the answer would be. He just didn't want to hear it. Junpei swallowed and spoke.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes.
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Door 1?
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the two of you could find it.
Huh?
But perhaps Clover, perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her, and at last I did. I spoke very calmly.
Which one is door 1?
Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There. By the way,
What?
there's blood on your shoes. Did you go take a look at the... I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw that his bracelet...
No!
She made for the exit, but Ace in her way.
You aren't going any...
Oh no.
You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little...
He was faster. Oh no.
That was how I killed Clover.
Cool. I feel like one might feel after taking the life of another human he didn't show.
You son of a bitch!
Santa's eyes were bloodthirsty, and Lotus and June's faces were distorted by anger and hatred. He took his head
I
inside.
admit it. I've lost. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I lost to 0. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such... I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated. The man I killed in the shower room, if he wasn't Snake, then I have no... But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And he had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself and we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before... I have no doubt that Zero made sure I would kill that... It follows, of course, that Zero knew that I would try to take the number 9 break, that I would try to kill Snake.
Him and the last words are... What were the last words? I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved. I now state the truth. 0. He also remembered other words he'd heard from Clover.
I think 0 is one of us.
I'm 0.
Huh?
I went from thinking that I'm the killer to now I'm 0. June 0. One of us is definitely 0, right?
0 is one of... No. There's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room. That means he's almost certainly... Maybe Snake is 0. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. What if he's off somewhere? If he is 0, he must have been lying to... Is he... watching?
He wasn't blind the whole time? 0.
Well,
Scene change.
I believe I've finished with my confession.
For Sunday, it was the last straw.
What the hell is this shit? You aren't going anywhere, you son of a bitch!
Why? Because I killed... That's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that I killed the little bitch?
Little bitch. Guy X is my stripper
She was
name.
nothing to you.
It's a good name.
A stranger you only met a few...
You
You bastard! It was Lotus.
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? You've got some... I confess, I rather like a tough...
Well, maybe you'd like another one.
Let me give you one of my own.
Ace, and saying he reached into his coat pocket. I knew I should have got the fucking gun, dude.
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this. I've already killed 3 people. Don't think I'm not ready to make it 4.
He had an accident and went blind. Yeah, but did she lie to me?
3 people? What?
Very well. Let me take this up. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged him to get himself killed. While we were examining the main staircase, he came to me and told me his name. I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator and investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. Have a good one, guy. I'm going off ahead now. Well,
Oh, I guess he said something about like liar.
Why is it stopping? God damn you! You lied!
Oh, I don't remember that.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out! Oh my god, oh my god! There's no time left! Listen! I was lied to! He lied! It was him! He killed me! Ah!
Was the yeah really like part of it?
I had 4 reasons for killing him. As I said before, in the nonary game, the number 9 bracelet, if I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, as such, I decided that he should be eliminated. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless that's the second. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing. He was aware of my past. He knew what it was important that I eliminate him before he was able to. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this nonary game was serious or a poor attempt at a joke. I needed to be. As such, I encouraged him to act against the rules so that
Too big glared at
I
him.
don't get your third emotion. What the hell happened, Nine?
Didn't I say? I planned it out, and I conducted.
why? What on earth was it supposed to do?
I don't really think I have any obligation to tell you that.
He was trying to provoke them, and it was working. Although Ace paid very little attention to Lotus after catching the still quite pale, and when she spoke her voice shook.
What's with this gun? Where did he get this?
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun in the coffin in the cargo room. The bastard must have grabbed it when we weren't.
Indeed, I did. That was a pretty serious mistake.
How did he know the gun
Just
was there?
saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I had assumed it would be obvious. I have the number 9 bracelet. And now.
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a... That's where you're going, isn't it?
And how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for clothes.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. And please, move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the...
Oh.
He's getting away!
But we can't risk it.
They no doubt pulled the trigger. Ace had reached
Now,
the exit.
Lotus, open the door.
Ugh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. How do we know the gun's loaded? Ooh, that's a great question. What kind of gun is that? I mean, he probably paid like a premium loot box to get it or something, right? Yeah, we should have taken the bullets. That was like, there's no world where we leave both the gun and the bullets, right? If we're worried that someone's gonna take the gun, why don't we just take the bullets?
Damn it!
Dude, a lot of upskirt shots
Hey,
with fucking
June, what happened?
Connie.
Are you... Jesus, you're burning up. You're...
I'm okay. Really, you should be worrying about...
Oh.
But...
Ace was further away, and Lotus's life was in his hands. What was June supposed to do? June's eyes drifted to Junpei. She managed to muster a weak
Chummy,
smile.
don't worry about me. I just need a little... Don't you remember? I just needed... So please...
Think about what Ace has already done, Junpei. When he's got what he needs from Lotus, you really think he's just gonna let her walk away?
Damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll...
You would say that if you're the killer. Oh, wait, we already know who the killer is. Just kidding, sorry.
All right. Come on, Seven. We're going after...
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good care of...
Got it.
Are we sure June has a fever? I think she's drunk.
Let's go!
You know, I'm not 100% confident she has a fever. I'm not a doctor, so maybe. You're right, maybe. Go. Beep. Beep. As their lungs struggled to catch their breath, their eyes frantically scanned the room.
Where are they?
I don't...
You think they already went through?
Maybe... Let's check the...
Vacant. Engaged.
Engaged.
That means Ace and Lotus went through here.
Yeah, it seems like...
What do we do now?
Yeah. Well, the big door is still...
The two of us can't do anything with...
Yeah, not even counting how our
There was a noise. A noise like someone hit the thick wood panel.
What's that sound?
It's the coffin. It's the candle.
It's coming from over there.
Wasn't long before they found the altar.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know till you... The only necessity for success is the willingness to suffer 1,000 failures.
Wait a minute. What? No.
Who said that?
Anyway, we've got to try.
Who said that? I did.
Damn it!
See? If you could just pull it open, why would it have...
Right. So unless I put in the right passcode... Was there some sort of clue somewhere?
Hey, Junpei, I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom in the first class. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding, right? Truth had gone. Or something.
Yeah, that's right. What?
Well, maybe that number's the pass...
Come on, those numbers were the code to unlock that safe.
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same...
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same pass...
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean...
It'd just be a waste of time. There's no...
What are we
You know
doing
that.
anyway?
Never know until you try. The only necessity for success...
Who said that?
You.
Fine. One-fourth.
Oh. And then it activated a bomb. Oh. 143. Hang on, I'm gonna screenshot this in case it becomes important. What the fuck, dude?
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. Someone sat from inside.
Snake!
Snake!
You.
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others?
Of course, there was no reason Snake would have known anything about... There's a great deal he needed to know, but they had to tell him something. However, so they began to talk. Snake explained to them how he came to be locked in the coffin. Apparently, he'd been hit with some sort of knockout gas. June and 7 explained what had happened to the rest of them. Knockout gas. Like Sospiril or whatever?
I see. I believe I got the gist of everything. Have I been sufficiently caught up?
No, there was one thing they kept from him. There was one thing, however, that neither Seven nor Junpei could manage to say. That Ace killed Clover.
Yeah.
They decided as much by a look in the moment Snake had... Okay.
That still doesn't explain why you were trapped.
We've still got no clue about Zero's true identity, let alone why the hell he's doing all this.
I'm Zero.
Why did he put Guy X in Snake's clothes? Is all this stuff somehow related to that notary game that was played night?
Hey, Snake, do you know any...
What are you talking about? I apologize, but I have no idea what you're saying.
None of those things perhaps not being entirely honest, but that knowledge did Junpei and Seven little good.
Oh, come on, just tell us if you know.
I don't know what to tell you. How can I know something I don't?
This is bad. We're running.
We need to go after Ace.
We're running out of time! Junpei, 7, and 6. Junpei, 7, and Snake.
What do we do now?
The three of us can't make a digital...
Yeah, we just get 5.
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey,
What?
What is it?
I found something earlier.
What did you find?
This.
What did you find? 7 pulled out something round and metal. 0?
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Where did you get that?
Clover gave it to me.
She did?
Yeah.
How did she come by it?
Well, she found it on the other side of door 1, A deck, in the captain's quarters.
Oh.
She asked me to hold on to it because it was too big and bulky for her to be lugging around.
He's lying.
He's lying.
He even told us earlier.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
He probably said that so Snake doesn't find out about Clover.
All right, Junpei.
Wait, what?
7 plus 2.
Come on, man, I'm just kidding. Still, just in case, I want to make sure the 0 bracelet gets picked up by the red. Snake, give me a hand, all right?
Junpei and Snake followed him quietly. Here's just a picture. Dude, plus 0, that's some horseshit.
Huh? Why isn't it open?
Well, the third asterisk lit up, so it must have registered the...
Maybe it isn't actually 0.
Huh?
What?
That bracelet may not actually produce the number 0. That is what I'm saying. Why don't we try a few different combinations? Perhaps we can determine what number that bracelet actually contains.
Oh, got it.
They decided to use the following combination. Snake is 2. So I'm assuming the number on the bracelet's 4, I guess. So, shit. Snake's 2, Junpei. What am I? 5? I'm 5 plus 7. 2 plus 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 2 is 14. Plus 4 would make us 18. So, yeah, that would probably
Let's try all 3 of us and the bracelet. If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 4.
So that's just Clover's bracelet. Oh.
Didn't open.
Then this bracelet is not.
Then... let's try Snake, me, and...
Okay.
If this combination works, then the number for this bracelet is 2.
Can't have 2 2s.
Didn't open.
Guess it's then.
Let's try all 4 of us again.
Let's try me, 7, and the bracelet. If this combination works...
It opened.
yes.
What if this was June's bracelet all along, and she's 0, and she has a 0 bracelet? When was the last time she went in a
That
door?
means
Like
the bracelet
forever
is
ago.
actually
Right?
6. But how is that possible? The display on the bracelet clearly shows...
Suddenly, they heard the creak of the groan from the water pouring in from the ship until it reasonably
Oh,
dry.
man, that's not good.
At any rate, we know now that the door.
But, Snake,
Yeah. You know that only Junpei and I can go through this way.
You needn't worry. I have a solution to my last resort. But if now is not the time for last resort.
last?
Resort?
It's base 20. Okay. I'm in.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were gonna get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off the bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine that most people would have taken it to mean that I was 0. Once they'd convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to the chest. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I'd have a little trick up my sleeve. I'd just take my bracelet off.
He'd simply remove his bracelet. To Junpei, it looked as though Snake had simply crushed the bones of his wrist until they were small enough to fit through the wristband. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
My brother's left arm it's fake.
Snake had slid his bracelets off and then tossed it into the coffin.
I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that's a fake arm.
Don't have to be afraid of the door if you don't got a bracelet.
You are correct.
There's no, like, proximity to the bracelet. This seems like a terrible... Like, this is gonna go sour for us at some point, right?
I think these stairs connect to the bottom deck.
Doesn't look like it's underwater.
Boom, beep, beep, beep. There's a single hallway in front of them at the end of the
Let's go
single
through
door.
that door.
Let's go through that door. Hey, guys, let's go through the door. There's a massive iron gate. This looks like the vault that they, like, pull along in Fast and the Furious.
Incinerator?
Oh my. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you
Oh my.
see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah, right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
Let's go, I want to hear it.
If you pull it, the door.
Got it.
They forced their way inside. Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus. Oh no. It was still pressed against her temple. A small dark bruise had begun to form near the tip. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see that Lotus was shaking. She was terrified, but perhaps more interesting was that Junpei saw behind them. 9. Another door 9.
What? Why is there another one?
The door stopped, Junpei in its tracks. It simply shouldn't have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration has been acknowledged.
Oh no.
Automatic incineration. 9. Please evacuate the incinerator.
Oh my, how exciting. You've run quite a show here, Zero.
A terrifying smile twisted
What's
Ace's
the
face.
matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain.
It's said that the incineration system is about to activate. In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me? I'm hurt. It's me, Snake.
Snake? Oh, yes. You are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I'm quite glad to see that you're alive.
Ace's voice didn't change. Snake ground his
If you
teeth.
don't mind my asking, how did you get Snake Junpei 7? Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
What?
Well, your reactions...
Hold on. Why did you think we'd have Clover's...
Oh, they...
Told me...
Normally I would take some time and enjoy the moment. But I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn...
Clover.
I said stop! Don't listen to him, Snake.
Clover dead.
What happened to Clover?
Clover died.
No, that's not true. It's a lie. It has to...
Oh, it's quite true. I can assure you of that.
What?
I'm sorry, did I stop? I killed her. I would have rather she died with less... A bullet in her brain, perhaps. Unfortunately, that would have made... Circumstances being what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife. The one the 9th man... I believe I caught her just below the... I was rather lucky, in fact. Her flesh was... My knife slid in so... That feeling was... Someday, perhaps...
Dude, this guy's just horny for murder. What's up, guys?
Incineration will begin. 7.
I'm going to... I'll kill you.
Ah, so please do.
Don't do it! Don't...
Stop it, kid. He's screwing with...
Is there a problem? Don't you want me to send you to join your sister?
Don't!
Don't do it!
Snake! Like, maybe we should all go? Snake moved like a bolt of lightning.
Snake! Snake!
Snake! Maybe we should fight him now? Hey, hey. Hey, hit him? Get him?
Lotus!
Hurry! This way!
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Give me the woman. I need her. Without her bracelet, I will be unable to. Quickly now! I don't have time.
He looked like a human larvae, prone and vulnerable on
I
the floor.
see. Then the rest of you must die. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last... I will take Lotus's body with me.
Incineration will be 4 minutes.
Well, I rather enjoy.
Damn it!
His body tends preparing for the catastrophic and for highlighting his human
Goodbye.
flesh. Then it happened.
Kill you.
What?
What? No.
He looked for. Oh no.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
What is happening?
Stay away from me. Stop. If you come any.
Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff and inexorable approach. His eyes twin pools of pure
Listen to
fury.
me. I said, don't come any closer. Shit. You bastard.
His revolver leapt 5 times in the air. They oh no. Snake's body twitched. Oh no. What the hell? Then his strength was gone. His legs crumbled and his broken and battered body slid to the floor.
Incineration 3.
Finally. You're. Hell.
Snake wasn't done. Was the accident that he became a superhero? Like, what the hell is happening? One bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg, and the other gripped his thigh with the strength that should have been long gone.
You son of a bitch! Get off me!
You son of a
Let me
bitch!
Go, damn you!
He kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving his foot into Snake's face, his arm and shoulder. It made no difference. Snake refused to release him. Once a snake had ensnared its prey, rarely does it release it.
This we're going to burn to death together. What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Yeah, damn it! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has you're not wounded too seriously. I'm sure they can fix you easily.
What?
You don't have to die. You could be saved. Just let me go. Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Snake, that's enough! You can stop!
Yes! He's right, Snake.
Come on, Snake, let's go!
You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me.
Shut up! Be quiet!
Be quiet!
I couldn't save Clover. My sister died. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife, she can forgive me. Now go. You have to.
We have to go.
Incineration will begin. 1.
You know.
God damn it! We gotta go!
He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt as though half of his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung, and he tried desperately to swallow to clear the lump in his throat.
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now.
You have to get out of here now, Junpei. Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, misery, and the cold feeling of emptiness. I mean, in this time, that's like 3 minutes had passed. When he like ran up, it could have been like, oh fuck, let's just like beat Ace's ass and then just be done with it and all leave. But no,
Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei!
Nah!
No! I have to help! Snake! Get off of me! Let me go!
Oh, I think
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 7. 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid! Don't blame me for this, alright?
5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Gates 2 and 3 are beginning incineration.
7 scooped him in the same and led through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to shaky feet. He glanced to see the Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door. There was a small window cut into it. Inside, he could see Ace and Snake.
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
Zero! Zero! Oh. What's the face was ashen. If not for the hand she put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. 7 looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei said nothing. He simply began to walk towards the open door and the hallway they'd come down earlier.
Hey, wait!
Junpei, where are you?
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here?
How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait.
He had to walk again. He wasn't sure if they could. Turned around again.
I saw an elevator on the way here. If I can get it to work, then... Please
Button with a
work.
triangle.
Yes.
Didn't you see, Jumpy? I'm Zero. I was Zero the whole time. I just wanted us to date.
June! Damn, where did they go?
Increasing and frustrated, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. Every step, okay. Sometime later, Junpei found something in the chapel. He stepped inside expecting to find nothing, but there on the red... June! No! Codenames didn't matter any longer. It was Connie! June cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room towards her.
Connie!
He stumbled up. He looked down at the body, laying so still on the floor. He felt the icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still, so very still.
No. It can't...
Slowly, bent down, he took it. He forced himself to look. Her back was moving. Oh, okay, cool.
Connie, are you...
Jumpy?
Jumpy? Han said, "Oh, Connie." Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei but saw nothing. Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around her back. She was cold, very cold. Junpei tried to convince himself that this was only his imagination, but he felt as though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest.
Man. Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy, I'm sorry.
Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
No way.
Thank you so much. I was happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again. You just gotta hang on.
Jumpy, you meant a lot to me when we were kids.
Oh, okay.
I liked you for a long time, Junpei.
Oh, a really long time. Where's Santa? There was a crack of static from above his head and the voice spoke.
Zero. You son of a bitch! What the hell are you talking about? No. No, it hasn't. I'm gonna get out of here with Connie. Why? The wrong path?
The wrong path? Press the button and check the flow menu.
What are you talking about?
Where there is shadow, there is light.
I told you! What?
Here, the door slammed shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero?
Connie, wait here.
What? No.
Damn it. It doesn't matter.
What?
Connie.
She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there just moments before, and now she was gone.
God. No. Where is she? Connie. Connie! Connie! Connie!
Connie!
Huh?
A strange smell.
Wait. This...
No!
White smoke.
Yeah, that was a bad play. You know, I shouldn't have left her there. No! All right, well, we beat the game. Clear, that's the end, right? Cool. Where's 9992? No, I'm just kidding. Clearly, we need to check the other path. So I unlocked a lot of the other doors. So that's good. So that means that all we really need to do is like kind of slip along some of the paths. You know, I bet that rightmost path is the one that's the one we need. But I feel like I want to explore that left branch. That left branch seems to be popping. Can I skip this? No. Morphogenic field voice. That's one of the endings? Yeah. I think I want to go back in, like maybe tomorrow or something and like try to hash out some of these other endings. That's cool though. No, yeah, this seems like a good place to stop for now. Because I'd have to like completely start a completely different branch if I wanted to keep going. The end, or is it? Yeah, playing this on the DS without the flowchart seems like it'd be infuriating. But seek a way out. 999. Oh. Let our game begin. What the fuck was that? Okay. Yeah, alright, so. It looks like because I've done a lot of this stuff. So these will stay unlocked, right? I guess. The thing said that there were 6 endings? Maybe there's just like 5 endings with a complete ending or something? Don't tell me if you know the answer. Sorry. So yeah, so the next time we play it, let's do this first. And then I guess we should try this one afterwards. Or should we work our way from the top? Because that's what I did before. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be like a really weird and bizarre ending. And I'm not sure if I want to do that one first or not. Yeah, this is a lot of fun though. I'm really digging it. Okay.